Hi, my name is Hannah Rocha, and I work at the Turner Community Library, which is part of the KCK Public Libraries. And today I'm going to teach you how to hand sew this mask right here. It's hand sew, so you don't need a machine. You can still use one if you want to, because it does make it go faster. And we are actually going to have these kits available that includes the elastic, the needles, the thread, the fabric. Everything you need to make your own mask will be available at Turner from June 22nd through the 26th. While supplies last, we're open from 9 to 5 for pickups. Let's get started. These are the pieces of fabric that you will need to make your mask. The first piece is going to go on the outside of your mask, and it is 9 inches long and 7.5 inches wide. The next piece, this one is going to go on the interior of your mask. It is 7.5 inches long, 7.5 inches wide. It's a square. And then finally, it's highly recommended that you use a non-woven material, like antibacterial gauze, or you could use interfacing, and that's going to be the exact same size as your inside piece, 7.5 inches long, 7.5 inches wide. You're going to layer them like this. Go ahead and put your good sides up for the outside, and then you'll put your good sides together. So as you can see, the pretty side right here, that's going to go next to the pretty side of your outside fabric, and then you're going to layer the gauze on top of those like this. Ooh. Okay, and then you're going to sew along this line here and this line right here. Alright, so this is how you thread a needle. If you haven't done this before, just go ahead and try to put it through the eye of the needle. If you're having trouble with it, you can cut the tip off. That'll give you a nice sharp tip that is much easier. If you're still having trouble with it, you can, use the classic trick of just licking it. However, there we go. That's good for this one. Alright, so I like to use a double strand of needle while I'm sewing a project that I want to last. And so you're going to go ahead and make it, say, about this long or so, just long enough so that it's, you can stitch as much as you can, but not so long that it gets awkward to hold. And then you take your ends like this, wrap them around your index finger like that, and then like 3 or 4 times, and just roll it off like this. Yeah, go ahead and let them get all mixed together like that, and then pull it down. Then you have a nice knot that's not going to pull through your fabric. You can start at one of the ends, and usually you're going to want to back stitch a couple stitches just to make sure that it stays where you want it to be. And you're gonna stitch along the whole line about about this far away from the fabric, so 3/8 inch seam or 1/2 inch seam would be good. In order to tie it off at the end, you will just cut it like so, and then make 2 or 3 knots with your ends right here. If I can. This is the tricky part. My fingers have never felt so big before. There's one. One more. We can do this. There we go. 2 knots, just like that. Now we're gonna go ahead and do the other side. Alright, now that you are all done stitching both of these sides here, as a reminder, you do not stitch these sides. We're going to go ahead and flip this inside out, like so. And we're going to need to iron these flat. So, just trying to make the seams as flat as possible. It's alright if you can't get it exact. And there we go. Other side.
Hello. Sorry, I couldn't hear Brian's son, Brian Snyder. His son was asking for a bunch of movies. And I just couldn't hear him. You would think I'm not sure of this thing. So with the Jonathan thing, did you want me to just manually check in the items?
Other side.
Well, they're all in the Dropbox, and I saved it.
Alright, so we are going to fold the corners in like this. And that. And then we're going to fold this in. You fold it in once. And iron that. And then we will fold it in one more time like this. And iron that. And now we repeat for the other side. Iron the corner down. Iron the corner down. Fold it in once, a tiny amount, like this. Iron that. Alright, and then fold it in one more time, like that. And iron that down again. There we go. All right, so we only have to do 2 more lines of stitching. Along each side, you will stitch right along this edge. You want to leave space inside because that's where your elastic's going to go. So just stitch along that edge right there. Same with the other side. You'll stitch just along this edge. All right, we're almost done already. Now we just need to get the elastic through these fabric tubes. I used a bobby pin to do it. I thought that was pretty easy. You can also do a paper clip. I'll show you how to do both. So this one, I just pulled it through a little bit. I just leave a little bit hanging out and push it through. There you go. You're gonna load the fabric onto the bobby pin like that, and then pull it out on the other side. Load the fabric on, pull it off on the other side. There we go. And voila. Okay, that's through. I'm gonna do the other side with the paper clip. Same deal, you just put it a little bit through, leave some out on the end like that. Put it in there. Load the fabric on like that. Pull it off. Load the fabric on, pull it off. Pretty simple. You could also use a safety pin. That's what most tailors and seamstresses use. But I found that these were just as easy and much easier to find around the house. All right, final step, you're going to be sewing these ends together. Okay, so right now your mask should look something like this. And yeah, you're right, it doesn't look very done, but we're gonna finish it up right now. So what you're going to do is you're going to gather all your fabric. And if you wanna hide where you stitched the elastic, it's really easy. Just pull it so that that part of the elastic is inside your fabric tube. Just kind of gather it tightly like that. I'm gonna do that on both sides. Here we go. And so now your mask should be complete. You can try it on, see how it fits you. This one seems a little bit big for me, a little bit loose. I thought that the 10 inches of elastic was a bit much for my face. And so you can tighten it up by creating a little knot right here. See, sorry, wasn't sure. There you go. Just creating a little knot. And that tightens it up a bit. And there you have it. Your mask is all done, and it has 2 layers, and it has a non-woven inside layer to help keep you and others safe. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you had a fun time making this. Don't forget, you can pick up your supplies at the Turner Library from the 22nd through the 26th, and as long as supplies last. And stay safe and have a great day. Bye.